Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Train Sim World 2 video on the Rhine-Ruhr Austin. We're going to be on the S-Bahn service using the DB BR422. Let's update this real quick. We are on an eastbound. All right. That's updated on YouTube. Morning, Pithers. Welcome. You're a little bit early. I was just getting things set up, but that's okay. We're going to get here and get the train set up, and we'll be on our way. Hope everybody's doing well on this Monday morning, or late morning over there in the UK. All right, let's get this. All right, let's see. We also need the passenger lights. Get those on. We just need the. We don't need the cab light. All right. I think we are. Ready to go. I think we're gonna have to. We're kind of like at a. We're gonna start. Well, we don't start with getting passengers. We're gonna pull up to the next station. Morning, Amela. We'll get TSW2 and all that sorted when we get up to the Wuppertal Hauptbahnhof. Right up the road here. While we're getting the passengers on. We'll get the PIS board updated to Hagen. So, yeah. Well, it's still morning here. I know it's like late morning, almost mid-afternoon, or almost noontime there, so. Yeah. So hopefully everybody's doing well. It's an all-stop service, so should take us a bit of time to complete. But if it doesn't take long, I mean, I don't remember. I've done. I think I've done an S-Bahn service on here before. I just don't remember how many stops there are along the way for an all-stop service. So. There we go. All right, let's get TSW on. Oh, it's all over here. No, not the parking brake. There's SIFA. TSW. There we go. And I think we have to change it here. Or is it the... Oh, we're already late. Never mind. Alright. I think we're good to go now. Wuppertal Unterbarmen is next. We put the little desk light on. That should be sufficient. It's 27. Yeah, it's still a little bit cool here. Didn't drop. It stayed about in the 60s overnight. It's still that way. They're talking about more rain today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be another thunderstorm, which would totally negate my going out and taking pictures tomorrow for the project. So I still gotta reach out to people today to get addresses and stuff for that. So no, missed it by just a smidge. Alright, let's see if it's this one that changes the... No. There it is. It's an S. Why am I not finding it? I'll just put Dusseldorf. I think it's an RE6 service. Alright, so we're good. At least we got some kind of stuff on the PIS. Alright. I think it's an RE6. Should say. No, it doesn't. Anyway, alright. Oh well. Alright, Wuppertal Barmen is next. Hello, Josh. How are you? Welcome. Got a little bit of time. Let's just double check this. That was an RE9 service. Let's go back the other way. Guess not. All right. Oh well, we got something on there at least. Hello, Glenn. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully, Natasha's regaled you with stories of her trip to the British Grand Prix. The results of which we do not need to discuss any further than we did last night in Joe's voice chat. Okay, Wuppertal Oberbarmen Platform 6 is next. Looks like we have a green over yellow. Let's acknowledge that just to be on. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, we gotta start slowing down. Otherwise, we're gonna get. Alright, that should be sufficient. We had a long day at the office and no, nothing from her. Oh, well. The day is still, it's not over yet, Glenn. Maybe a little bit late getting in here because we had to get on the brakes. PDQ. Yeah, we're going to be late in here. Oh well. Now I am curious because I've not I don't really, you know, I kind of keep up with the results, but I try not to get overly mixed up with the all the other off-track shenanigans and whatnot with F1. But hey, good morning, Mick. How are you? Has Mercedes kind of at least put out a statement since the race, now that Max was sent to the hospital, you know, kind of the best wishes and we're sorry, or, you know, anything to kind of, you know, a bit of sportsmanship maybe? Or have they just basically were like, you know, that's that'd be my question. Alright, so we do have that green over yellow still. We have a 60 coming up right there. We're going to acknowledge that. Bingo. We are still under the... Let's do that. Alright, now we can go a little bit quicker here. I wonder if that's because we were coming across that switch there, that it gave us that warning. All I know is she'll be traveling back some point today. Wonder how Max and Lewis are. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm wondering too. You know, since what happened caused Max to, you know, eventually they took him to the hospital, probably just for reassurances or whatever, something to make sure that, you know, there was no significant injuries or whatever, anything that would cause more issues for him later on. But since, I just hope that Mercedes, did a bit of sportsmanship and sent him some well wishes or something, because they were the cause of the accident. So, and I would expect if somebody caused an accident for Lewis to step up and say, hey, the celebration was not meant to slight you or whatever. We didn't know you had gone. Well, holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in ages, please give a warm welcome to Mr. Addies. Good Lord, he's alive. He's alive. Mr. Adams. What in the bloody blue blazes? Max was out of the hospital at 10 p.m. Lewis did say on his Instagram he wished him... Okay. Well, at least he acknowledged after the fact, since, it appeared that when they did the podium celebration that it was in bad form because Max was in the hospital. And it's a precautionary thing. Not that he was there, like he's fighting for his life a la, Niki Lauda or something. But, it's just, it's in good form to, at least step up and say something positive, whether, so... But he raced fair and hard. What happened to him? There was a bit of an accident yesterday at the Grand Prix, and so they took him to the hospital for precautionary, I think, which is the right thing to do, because you never know. At first, everybody appears to be fine. Max did get out of the car essentially on his own, from what I understand. But I think. And that's something that Sid Watkins, Professor Sid Watkins, had probably championed for quite some time, that it's better to take the driver to the hospital to ensure that they are in fact okay. So, yeah. Better to be safe than sorry. I'm sure Max won't forget and will have something to say at the next... Yeah. So... Alright, Pithers. Well, take care. Alright, we have an 80 coming up here. I better really get on the brakes here. So we're going to be basically late the rest of the way, it appears. We try to nail our stops here, and there we go. Maximize those points, since we're not going to be maximizing our passenger points. So, yeah, I think he's fine now. It was just, like I said, it's a precautionary thing that I think they have to do now for any driver, just to be sure that there's no... a driver can get out under their own power out of the car, but maybe they start exhibiting the signs of a concussion later on, and that could have lasting repercussions down the road for them. So I think it's just a precautionary thing. So, and it is smart to do that. Film is next, so we are almost on our... I'm not sure which way we're going to go. Once we get to Schwelm, I'll know more here in a moment. So, yeah. Anyway, hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekend. So I did do one of the scenarios yesterday on King Creek. I might do another one today. I was working on the mastery stuff, you know. So here's this. Good, Joseph. Hope you are well. Long time no see. Ooh, yeah, we nailed that stop. I didn't think we were going to because we got a 3% downhill here. Alright, we are going off on this side. And then we'll go into Hagen. Yeah, not a bad little route today. Please do leave a thumbs up. It all does help out. What it helps out, I have no idea. But yeah, you can get a few more likes if you feel so inclined. Oh, those PIS boards are not working. Interesting. Wonder if that'll be coming in another update. But at least they're there. Hello, Shayna. I'm going to enjoy your... Well, you know, that's the hard part about being a racing fan. You know, things happen. Sometimes, you know, and I know it's easy to react emotionally to the outcome or the, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, it is kind of what it is. You know, I just, you know, but that might be the $1 million question of the day, Glenn. What has Mr. Adams been up to? Inquiring minds may want to know, but not always. Anyways, all right. Gevelsberg Vest is next. West, not Vest, West. Is it? Oh, Jesus, Shayna. Yep, that's him. My day is now complete. Hope you're doing well, Shayna. Welcome. Didn't expect all these unexpected visitors to the stream. First Mr. Addies, now Shayna. Who else might pop in? Fair enough, Pithers. It's fine. Probably sitting on that console all day long. Well, who knows, Shayna? Who knows? There is no telling with him. But as long as he's alive, that's what counts. I'm good, thank you, Shayna. Just figured I'd been doing a lot of freight stuff, so I figured, you know, we'll do a German passenger S-Bahn service. Oh, look at that. We nailed that stop right on the button. I like it. I'm relaxing in the room with the AC on. What you mean is you're relaxing in bed, Amela, with the AC on. Not the room, the bed. I really enjoyed gaming. Yeah, I know, Mr. Adams. And anyways. All right. We got a short run to Gevelsberg Kip. Right up the road here. So I watched a documentary. I wanted to say Bud, but removed it. Yeah, right. I watched this documentary the other day on Netflix about this guy who... It was a small town in Colorado. Who apparently... he felt wronged. He tried to buy some property. He bought it legally in an auction, and something happened, and it was a crazy situation. Anyway, he got so aggravated with everything that he bought a tractor at an auction in California. And hey, good morning, Whitney. I want to. So he tried to sell this tractor, but nobody would buy it, and so he basically armored up the tractor and then basically went around town destroying property and then took his own life. It was a very strange, and this happened in the early 2000s, I think. Yeah, it was a really weird, like, he was very angry, very, you know, and of course everybody denies that they did him wrong or whatever. It was, but yeah, it was a very strange documentary. But they just leave it like he kills himself, and then pretty much that's where the story ends. They didn't, like, he recorded himself talking about how he felt wronged by the little town council and everything, and that they had what was coming to them, sort of thing. I'm just on train sim. Nice, Joseph. Yeah, very, very strange. Yeah, it was like the documentary just ended. They didn't say anything else, and it's like, kind of felt unfinished, you know. So, but they showed, like, the police officers, they were trying to figure out how to stop this thing, and they couldn't, because it was all plated, armor plated. He had like 2-inch steel plating around that he welded all on himself on there. And yeah, it was really strange. And nobody, he said, I'm doing all this stuff, and nobody had any idea what I was up to. So he would work, you know, he would work late at night when nobody was around, you know, putting all this armor plating on. Then what he did was he poured concrete between the 2-inch steel. Very strange situation, but anyway. Alright, Gevelsburg Nap is next. We're almost to our... Still got a few more stops before we get to Hagen. Nice, Joseph. I was on there the other day myself. So... Oh, nice, Feathers. Alright, so we had a few quick runs to some of those stops, but now we got a little bit of a gap between stations. Time to catch my breath and have a cup of coffee, or drink my coffee, not have a. All right. Don't want to look away for too long. Don't want to miss any speed boards or anything. We will have a change to 90 kilometers just past our upcoming station, so we should see a warning board for that coming up soon. Oh, there it was. Good thing I caught that just in time to acknowledge it, otherwise the train probably would have gone into all kinds of fits. We've kind of made up just a little bit of time. I'll still be just a little late coming in here, but by the time we stop here at the end of the platform, it's going to be about 30 seconds. Look at this stop, look at this stop, look at this stop. Oh my goodness, look at that stop. I love it. I couldn't have planned it any better myself. Oh boy. Gotta love stops like that. I thought for sure we were gonna go door 2 past, but we didn't. We lucked out. All right. Hagen West Bauer is next. That should be right there. And then I think we have one or two more stops before we go into Hagen proper. There's our 90 board. Yeah, it looks like we might have a few more stops before we actually get into Hagen. Hey, I like stops like that. It could have been worse. It could have gone really bad, but it didn't. It worked out quite well. All right, 100 kilometers. I have found most of the collectibles. I'm still missing 3 of the spike hammers on Cane Creek. Oops. Nope. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go. Yeah, I've been from one end to the other, and I'm still missing 3 spy cameras, so they definitely did a good job hiding stuff this time. And even the person whose guide I followed on Steam, looking for all the collectibles, said as much, that they there was a lot of stuff that was hard to find. All right, Hagen Huibing is next, which is right there. So we have an 80 coming up, so we should see a board for that here shortly. There it is. For those of you who forgot what the inside of the 422 looks like, there you go. But, you know, I like to be outside surfing on the top of the train, enjoying the fresh German air. There's our new speed board right there. Yeah. Exactly, Nick. Exactly. There's all this scenery to enjoy, whether it's industrial or city kind of stuff or whatever. It's nice to kind of take it all in and enjoy the work of the developers. Another fine stop here. Our very sharply dressed train driver, look at that. He's looking forward to getting to Hagen so he could have a cup of coffee and maybe some fresh brochin or something, you know, before he returns to service. Alright, so we should have, yep, the stop right there, and then we'll go into Hagen right there. Ooh, you on fire today? Yeah, I'm doing. You know, I've not done. I know I've done an S-Bahn service on here, maybe even short services, but it's been some time since I've done an all-stop service. All right, got to get on the brake here because we have a magnet telling us so. Why, I don't know. I think we should be safe now. Alright, we got yellow or green over yellow. So there should be a red, I think, coming up. I figured that it would put us under that Interesting. Or if it's because the lines start to rejoin here. Nope. That's a separate thing all in itself. Well, all green, so interesting. Well, we got a 3% downhill here. Wow, these passengers are not on the correct side of the line there. Very dangerous. Wow. That was kind of odd. Oh, well. Didn't expect to do that. Don't forget the thumbs up, people, and you lurkers, I know you're there. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Mick. Exactly. Oh, 8 likes. Wow. That scenario on Cane Creek seems to still be very popular. That might be my most popular video so far, which I don't quite understand. Hundreds of views, almost 200 views, I think, by now. All right, we got this coming up right here. Let's acknowledge that. Yep, this should be our final stop here, right there. We will be ending up there shortly. Alright, we are well under the required speed limit for the 1000 hertz magnet, so I'm not overly concerned about getting dinged for that. We should be able to coast on in and yeah, I was thinking if this turned out to be a much quicker service than expected, I was going to do a return one, but no, I think a 40. I think this is plenty for today. Thank you all for choosing to ride with us today. We know you have other options when it comes to your streaming viewership, so we do appreciate you spending your time with us today. Well, we look forward to seeing you in the next stream. Tomorrow morning at probably the same time. Well, not even probably. It will be the same time. It's probably going to be a quick stream. Nothing too major. Nothing, you know, like Cane Creek or Sand Patch or anything like that. We'll probably do... oh, that's right. We're doing LGV Mediterranean tomorrow. That's right. I did say that was going to be on Tuesdays. Came up short on that one. Oh well. But that's okay. We made it. We're all on the platform. So, there we go. I appreciate that, Mick. I do my best. Oh, did I hit the wrong button? I sure did. I thought I hit the correct button to lock the doors. All right. There we go. Got a gold. Yay us. Almost at level 400. Nowhere near where some folks are, but that's okay. It's all for fun. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for coming in, and I will see you tomorrow on LGV Mediterranean. We're going to do service from one. We're going to do services from one way, back and forth. Round trip. There we go. We're doing round trip service tomorrow. So